I probably should have read that, huh? Okay. It says 8:01 p.m. Why does it say 8:01 p.m.? I guess I did that. Okay. Oh, I gotta put on my other lights. Welcome in, everybody. I'm a little bit nervous. It's been a while since I came on live on YouTube. So we are going to be doing a collective message. If you would like to book yourself a personalized reading, my list is open. All you have to do is check out the description box and make sure you're hitting that subscribe button so you can be notified when I go live. We are going to be doing collective messages, but if you like your own personalized reading, you can get one question for $10. You can get a mini reading for $20, or you can get a full for $40. Like I said, don't forget to hit that subscriber button so you can be notified when I go live. All the information about this live could be found in the description box below. Okay, we are going to start off with a collective message. Like I said, we're going to be using what lies beneath. Okay, so what is hidden? What needs to be exposed for the year 2026, or maybe even right now? All right, just to give you a glimpse of what these cards look like and what we're going to be starting off with. Ooh. Oh, probably can't be using that. Okay. Hey, everyone. Hi, Hypsee. Hey, welcome in, Hypsee. Thank you for being here. I definitely appreciate that. We're getting ready to get started, and we got this collective message. So please just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Like I said, if you would like to book with me, all the information can be found on my in the description below. Okay. I know you guys seen these cards fly out of this deck. Okay. So this is just going to tell us what is being hidden, what's being exposed, what secrets are out there. If you have secrets, if your person has secrets, we don't know. All right, I'm going to try to see if I can log on to my backup device and see myself going live. Let's see. So please bear with me, everyone. We will be getting started here momentarily. Oh, yeah, it's right there, actually. I popped right up. Hey, what's up, Ashley? Ashley, are you in here? Hi. I just see that. It says swipe to next stream. No, I don't want to swipe up to next stream. Hey, what's up? Hey, did you get the notification? Okay. Let me know. I don't know if you've been waiting for me to come on live. I don't know if you got the notification, but that's pretty cool. I'm glad that somebody is in here that I know. Okay. I'm a little bit nervous. I won't lie to be doing this, but welcome in, Ashley. We're going to be starting with a collective message. This is kind of different than how I normally do my thing. So if you guys are new here, welcome, welcome. We're going to start off with a collective. If you could show the live some love, just go ahead and send those hearts. I'd appreciate that. If you'd like to book yourself your own personal general love or money reading, all you got to do is check the description box below. And then also make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button so you can be notified when I go live. All right. Can you trade in SAB? Huh? I thought this was 18 plus. What's in SAB? I don't even know what SAB is. And no, you can't trade in SAB, but you can trade in currency like money, moolah, dinero. Bread. All right, that's how we're going to do that. Okay, but if you could make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button so you can be notified when I go live. Like I said, we're going to be starting off with a collective message with the what lies beneath the deck. Okay, so this is going to expose. So if you don't want to get exposed, or you don't want to see the truth, then this may not be the live for you, because I'm going to lay it all out there. Now, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. I'm not going to gaslight you, and I'm not going to tell you what I'm not seeing in the cards. Okay, so please just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If you like honesty, this is going to be the live for you. If you like being gaslit and things are sugar coated and people are just lying to your face, and this probably isn't going to be the live, because that's not what you're going to get here. Make sure you guys are hitting the follow button. Also, make sure you like the live. Exactly. Thank you, Ashley. I think you're a moderator in this group too. All right. So we're going to see what's going on. Let's go ahead and start this collective message about what lies beneath and what's coming towards us in the year 2026. What are we not seeing coming towards us at this point in time? Oops. Okay. So it says right here, it says falling apart. It says, this came out in my reading earlier on the live. Okay. But it says falling apart. It says falling into pieces. So this is talking about somebody who is either falling apart over you, or, hey, what's up? Welcome in, Houston Phillips. Okay. Or somebody could be falling apart over you. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody could be really emotional. Somebody could be emotionally imbalanced, is kind of what I get, because of possibly the holidays. Maybe it could be finances. Maybe it could be relationships. Maybe it can be some type of emotional imbalance, is kind of what I get. Mental imbalance as well. Make sure you guys are, keeping strong is kind of what I get, and know that things can and will get better. So I'm not sure who that's resonating with, but somebody is definitely going through it. Okay. They could be going through a tower moment at this point in time. All right. Let's see. I have the power. Right? Okay. Let's see what else we need to know at this point in time. What lies beneath? What needs to be exposed at this point? All right. It says outdated. It says discard, outdated, irrelevant, old news. So maybe somebody is stuck in the past. Maybe they're stuck in past behaviors, past patterns. Is kind of what I'm getting with that as well. Oops, I got to check out my Hypsee thing, because if somebody books with me through Hypsee, I forgot. Check out the description box below to get information of how you can book your own personalized reading. All you have to do is go over to the Hypsee link, which should be in the description box. You can book yourself a live reading for a 1 question, a mini read, or a full read. Make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button and liking the live as well. I definitely would appreciate that. Once you make your donation, I will get a notification, and then I will go ahead and start your reading. You'll just let me know. Thank you. Thank you for putting those things in the chat, Ashley. I appreciate you coming through, showing support. I thought I was going to be a lone wolf up in here tonight. Okay. Can you open the door for Abby? She wants out. Okay. But so, like I said, it's like past, or make a new plan. It's like going back to the drawing board. If it's working with you so far, why keep doing it? Isn't that what's the definition of insanity? When you keep on doing something and expecting different results. I can't remember exactly what it is. If somebody knows it, you can put it in the chat. But it's just like, it's time to try something new. Like I said, going back to the drawing board. If it hasn't been working with you, working for you now, or even in the past, then get rid of it. You got outdated thinking. Okay. It's time to get with the times. It's time to think about future, and like being in the moment is kind of what I get with that as well. Okay. So let's see what else. Not give me, no, I'm sorry, you're being a little bit annoying. So how do we, he said I can put you in timeout. Let's see. Can I remove you? Or can I just remove your message? I can just remove your message, but I want to remove you completely. Let's do it this way. It says message deleted by Tarot Divine. View deleted message. No, I don't want to view deleted message. I gave them the timeout. They were giving me fragmented energy, okay? Kind of, clouding up my live. I know I need viewers and stuff like that, but I don't need that. That was kind of annoying. Okay? Sorry. Not sorry. All right, so let's keep going. All right, so we got this. Okay, so what else do we need to know in this collective message? What lies beneath? What do we need to know? What do we need to be made aware of? What needs to be exposed? The truth will be coming out in this live today, and what you can expect in 2026, or maybe even right now in this current moment. We have anger management. This came out earlier in my reading, okay? So maybe this is more energy that I'm picking up on that I was reading on earlier. But this is just saying that you need to make sure, if you are the hothead, or if you need anger management, actually you need to figure out where the anger is coming from. Why are you flipping out? Why are you spazzing out? Why are you, what do they call it, crashing out? Okay, what is that? Okay, is it because of trauma from the past? Is it because you're just frustrated, overwhelmed? Maybe there's some things that you just haven't healed from. I don't know. You have to figure out where that anger is coming from, and then how can you fix it? That's kind of what I'm getting. All right. And if you are, prone to be a little bit of short fuse, it's like you got to have a little bit of patience with people, even with yourself, even if it is a little bit annoying. But it does take practice. It does take time. You can't just become, patient right now, I mean, maybe you can. I mean, because it is a decision. All right. It is a decision that it says overwhelmed and frustrated. Hang on. Let me let Abby out of the room. There you go, Abby. Okay. I lost my train of thought right there. But having more patience for yourself and having more patience for others is kind of what I get with that as well. I know that, like I said, people can have a short fuse, okay, but it doesn't mean that you can't turn it around. You can make the decision to not be mad. You can make the decision to not crash out, spaz out and stuff like that. Life is about decisions. So you pick and choose how you want your life to go, how you want the situation to go. It can either go a good way or it can go a bad way, okay? You have to make that choice, but you also have to know that you have to be prepared for whatever consequences comes from that decision. All right? So let's see what else. Hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Hey, and she says, hey, lady. All right, so hey, lady, I know it's Cece. Welcome in. All my TikTok family is coming up in here. Thank you guys for your support. Like I said, I was a little bit nervous about coming on the live today. It says a small act of kindness you remember. It says add a question, a Q&A sticker. Small act of kindness you remember. I don't know what that was. I haven't been live on YouTube in a while. Okay, so please bear with me, everybody. If you would like to book yourself, I try to be aware of my potential reactions before I react. Yeah, but sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes it just happens. It's like you act and then you think later. And it's like and then it's just what it is, what it is. But then you have to. I guess you got to catch yourself before you make that leap, okay? Or before, yeah, like a frog too. Before you jump, it's just like, hang on, wait. Do I need to jump at this point in time, or what am I getting mad at? That's what maybe you can ask yourself, like, what am I getting ready to pop off for? Okay, but maybe you might have reason. I mean, there might be situations, different situations for that. But yeah, if anybody would like to book a reading with me, all the information to book with me can be found in my description box right down there below. You just go to Hypsee. Once you go to the Hypsee page, you will be able to get in my queue. You'll get a number, and then I will go ahead and read your general love or money. You just let me know. You can put all the information and what you want to know on the booking. Make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, so you can be notified when I go live. And yeah, we're just doing a collective message. Like I said, I don't know how long this live is going to be. I'm just kind of testing the waters and getting this Hypsee stuff back up and running again. All right. But yeah, check me out on Hypsee too. I mean, all the services that I offer. Why are all these cards that came out on the last live popping up again? Like, we're getting repeat cards. And I promise you, I've been shuffling these cards and they keep coming back out. So we got destroyed, okay? So somebody could either be destroying themselves, or maybe they could be destroying their relationships. It could be people like messing up their relationship with their family members, their friends, their children is kind of what I'm getting with that, because of not being patient or maybe having anger issues. There could be some abuse in some ways, mentally, physically, or emotionally, spiritually, financially, other SA, you guys know, okay? So somebody could be destroying a family, destroying themselves, destroying a person, all right? And I'm also hearing hurt people, but that's not always the truth. Okay. You, like I said earlier, it's about choices. You make a choice whether you're going to hurt somebody. You may, hey, what's up? How you doing? Shanti? How you doing? You make a choice if you're going to be can I say douchebag on here? You make a decision on how you treat people. You make a decision of how you're going to react. You get what I'm saying? You make a choice, and every day has choices in your life. Okay, so you pick and choose the outcome or the consequences of whatever decision that may be, and that's for other people in your life as well. They have to be responsible. They have to take accountability for their actions. Okay, you can't always come and try to save someone or make excuses for someone for their behaviors, their poor behaviors. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, let's see what else we need to know at this point in time. It says, oh yeah, I'm just reading the comments here. But if you guys would like to get on my list for your own personalized reading, all you got to do is check the link in the description box, okay? Go over there to Hypsee. You'll be able to get on my queue. I'll get the notification. You let me know if you want a general love or money. I thought Hypsee was supposed to be doing this. The AI person was here at the beginning. It says, hi, everyone. I'm Hypsee AI moderator. I'll be jumping into chat to let you know where you are on the reading list. You can order a reading from the Hypsee link in event description. Can I pin that? I can pin that. So how does that look on my backup device here? Risk it for the biscuit. Okay, so, okay, I can pin it. All right. I got that on there. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn how to maneuver this thing on YouTube here. Okay, so let's see. What else we need to know at this point in time? What do we need to know? What do we need to be made aware of? Why am I? Okay. What do we need to know for this collective? Okay, we got we got setting the record straight. Okay, so kind of what I'm getting with this, but it came out in the reverse. So here's what it looks like. So somebody is going to be showing up. Maybe somebody's going to be standing up for themselves. Maybe somebody's going to be setting boundaries. It's kind of what I get with that. But there are also going to be some people out there, the collective, who are not speaking up for themselves, who are not setting the record straight. It's just like letting people make up the things that they want to make up about it. Like it's like they're letting people believe certain things about them is kind of what I get with that as well. Okay, or allowing somebody else to narrate their story is what I would say with that. Or there's going to be some of you, like I said, that are setting the record straight. You're coming out, setting boundaries. You're speaking up, speaking your truth. You don't care, all right? You're gonna use your voice, okay? You're gonna be heard, okay? Maybe people aren't gonna like that. Maybe people are gonna push back, but it doesn't matter, all right? Because you are your character. You are your image, okay? So if somebody's out there spreading false information about you, or maybe they could be lying about you, or whatever the case may be, it's just like you need to let them know, let somebody know. All right, I was gonna cuss, but I don't think I can cuss on here. But you gotta let a mother sucker know. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, no, let them know that you stand on business. All right, let me go ahead and unpin this Hypsee thing. Okay. Got that. And make sure you guys are liking the live, y'all, as you're coming in and hitting the subscribe button so you can be notified when I go live. We're just doing a collective reading about what lies beneath for the year 2026, what is going to be exposed, okay, what we need to be made aware of, whether this is going to be your own exposure or this is going to be somebody that you know or somebody who is around you. Okay, so let's see what's going on. What else do we need to know? We got private... Man, I kid you not, y'all. Ashley, I don't know if you're still in here. Cece, I don't know if you were watching the live earlier, but this is crazy because all of these cards keep coming out. So this is talking about somebody wants to keep their relationship private, or they need to keep their relationship private, okay? Because once you start letting people know that you're happy, that you're in a relationship, then you're going to attract haters, right? You're going to attract people who are miserable. You're going to attract people who are bitter. Maybe they can't keep a relationship. Maybe they says they are the same cards exactly. All right. Maybe they can't keep a relationship is what I get. Okay. Or maybe they're just, I don't know. Maybe just their love life isn't working out for them. So they're going to try to sabotage your happiness. Okay. So keep some things to yourself. You don't always have to tell the world what's going on. If you have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a spouse, whatever the case may be, keep some things private. Or this could also be saying that someone is trying to keep you a secret, okay? I probably should clarify these things. Somebody could be trying to keep you a secret, okay? So this could be like a sneak link. This could be like a third party. This could be a mistress is kind of what I'm getting with that as well. I've never clarified these cards with these. I never clarified them. So we're going to see. Clarify this private relationship. It says I seen some of the cards from early. Yeah, and they're coming back out. So let's go ahead and clarify. Thank you. Ooh. We got betrayal. Okay, it says deceit, backstabbing, traitor, unworthy of trust. So like I was saying, somebody could be trying to keep a relationship secret. Okay, so this could be a third party situation. This could be a secret love affair. Okay, or maybe this could be just somebody you're not supposed to be talking to, interacting with. This could be an ex. This could be it could be an ex. It could be a baby mama or a baby daddy, but it's just like if you have a child with somebody, you have to interact with them at some point. Okay, but yeah, somebody's trying to keep something secret. Let's see. Give me another card in regards to this private relationship. Thank you. All right. Wow, y'all. Okay. Okay. So this can go either way. Okay. This could be you need to keep your relationship private, or somebody's trying to keep your relationship private. Okay. Right. I can't make this up. Hey, Nyla, do you wanna listen to my headphones? You wanna listen to my headphones? No? Okay. All right. So yeah, like I said, somebody, and I keep hearing the song, "You're my little secret, and that's how we should keep it. We should never let them know, never let it show. If you know, like I know, we should never let them know." What? That song. Okay. Well, you can go in the living room. All right. It says they lied on them too about me. Oh, hey, welcome in. Okay, but yeah, you guys get what I'm. I could probably go in more depth with this private relationship, but I think we've already. It's like I want to get nosy. I kind of want to get nosy. Let me get one more card about this private relationship. What do we need to know about this private relationship? Okay, we got we got kicked to the curb. Okay, so this is talking about like maybe the wife is going to be finding out what the husband has been doing. Okay, or maybe your partner is going to be finding out what you've been doing. Like the cat is going to be out the bag. Maybe the mistress is going to want to tell. Okay, or she's going to say, he or she is going to say something. I'm getting blackmail. Somebody might get blackmailed. Okay, it's just like you tell her, if you don't tell her, I will type of thing. There could be a pregnancy that could be happening. Yeah, look, we got tired of the drama. Like, if you don't tell her, I will. So maybe somebody's been kicked out already. Maybe somebody's been caught in a lie of infidelity already. Okay. And he just wants to come back home to his family, but he's been laying around in somebody else's bed. Hey, what's up? How you doing? And you know what? I just heard the saying, if you lay down with a dog, you get fleas. All right. It says they're not living together anymore, but I'm working on the immigration fraud papers. Okay. All right. But if you guys would like your own personalized reading for this live, all you got to do is check out my Hypsee link. Let me go back in there. That is in the description box below. I don't have anything in the queue right now, but I think if you book online, you'll be able to get 15% off of your reading. You got to check that out. I can't remember. This is the first time not first time, but this has been a while since I've been on either Hypsee or YouTube. So I'm kind of trying to juggle both of them. I'll get the notification. You can be anonymous on there. You don't have to tell me, your name. You can say private or something like that, or don't read out loud. Let me know in your question when you send your donation, and you can put in all that information so I know to keep that private. All right. But let's see. What else? All the information to book can be found, like I said, in the description box. And also my exclusive readings and one-on-one sessions can also be found on Hypsee as well. All right. So let's see. What else do we need to know? Can we get a few more cards in regards to this collective message right now? Ooh, we got toxic coming out. Okay, so somebody got some toxic behaviors, toxic patterns, something that's not good. This is the devil card coming out, okay, in the traditional tarot. Okay, and I'm not talking about, I was thinking maybe I should pull out the tarot. Let me see. Yeah, that's toxic energy. Okay, it's manipulation, it's lies. Okay, it's sexuality, it's sensuality, it's deception, it's illusion. Is kind of what I'm getting with that. Okay, so somebody could be, they're tired of the drama, they're tired of the BS. Okay, they're tired of the toxic patterns going back and forth. All right, so let me see. If they want to be in the country, they can do it without taking advantage of women. Yes, they can. What are you talking about? Like, you guys are distracting me. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that, but it's like, it's killing my vibe, yo. All right. Let me see what else we got going on in this chat here. Okay. Let me bounce back over here. Hypsee, YouTube. Okay, yeah, I had to time out that person too. You know what? Before I came on live today, I heard Oya, okay? And a lot of you guys are not going to know anything about Oya. This is my statue of the Orisha, Oya, the Yoruba Orisha. And I called out to her and I told her, thank you. I showed her gratitude, appreciation. And I also asked if she could protect me on this live while I'm doing this from any trolls, any people who are going to be negative, low vibrational, confusing. Let them be blocked. Okay. So right away, it's just like I'm knowing exactly what I need to do in the buttons that I need to push to quiet or silence someone, because we don't need that energy coming through, throwing me off my focus. All right. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that, but I don't like that. All right. So let's see. What else do we need to know? Exactly. The GOAT. Hey, thank you, Ashley. Thank you for putting those little stickers. Can I put a sticker? I'm gonna try to do it from my background. Hey, because we're always winning. We're always winning. All right, that's pretty cool. All right. What else do we need to know at this point in time? And then after I think I'll get one more card, and then we'll pull out some tarot. We'll pull out some tarot and see what's going on. All right. What else do we need to know at this point in time? What do we need to know? What do we need to be made aware of? Didn't I say that there's a hater in the midst, especially if you're letting people know about your relationship? For those of you that do have happy, healthy, new, fresh relationships, okay, don't let people know that you have a partner. Don't let them know that, you're going on a trip. Don't let people know that you're getting engaged, you're getting married, you're having a baby, because people will send you evil eye, negativity, okay, low vibrations to break you and your person up, to stop the marriage. Maybe it could be a little bit of temptation that's in there, especially in regards to the Jezebel spirit, or let's say seduction. That's what we're going to say, seduction. Okay, they're willing to do anything to ruin somebody's home, destroy, seek and destroy, like masculine and feminine energy. Like, some people have no remorse. Some people don't feel bad. Some people don't care. And you know why they don't care? Remember what I said earlier, that hurt people hurt people? No one ever knows who I see or talk to. Yeah, and I feel like that should be how it needs to be nowadays. There are so many haters. But I get with the hurt people hurt people. The reason why these people are going around being miserable, hurting other people's relationships, is because they've been hurt. They've been betrayed. They've been backstabbed. They've been lied to. They've been mishandled. They've been disrespected. You get what I'm saying? All right. So now, hang on, why is my screen froze? I paused my own live. Whoopsie. Okay. Now we're going to run out some tarot. What do we need to know about this situation here? Okay. We got the 9 of Cups coming out. Okay. So, 9 of Cups. I feel like somebody could be getting something that they wish for in regards to karma. That's kind of what I'm getting with this, okay? So they could be seeing somebody reaping what they sow. If somebody has done someone wrong, I'm getting the Justice card. If someone has done you wrong, or maybe you've done someone wrong, it's like they're going to see you get your karma, or you're going to see them get their karma. It's kind of what I get. But I feel like karma can be good and bad. All right. So say, for instance, we're going to use it in a good sense. Say, for instance, you break up with your person, or your person lies or cheats on you or something like that. And then, you guys break up, and then you go and you heal. Okay. You glow. It's like you put in work. It's just like you start getting your money together. You start looking good, feeling good. You're getting attention. Your money is coming in, and then they see that, and that's going to be good. It's going to be good for you, but it's going to be karma for them. Okay, because they fumbled you. They missed the opportunity for you because they tried to lie and cheat, and they didn't appreciate what they had. You get what I'm saying? Or seeing you get into a relationship, a happy relationship, a trustworthy relationship. That's good for you, but for them, it may not feel so good, but that's what karma is. Okay. So maybe after some disappointments, maybe some betrayals for some of you guys out there, if you have been wishing and hoping and praying for marriage, is kind of what I get, or some type of relationship or healthy relationship, or something that, you feel good in, you will be getting that. But you have to learn how to use your discernment in regards to vetting these people before you get into these relationships and these connections. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, Saturn in Aries 2026. I'm ready. See, you know all about those planetary things. I wish I was more in tune with that. Okay. So let's see. Are we still going on Hypsee? Yes, if you would like to book with me, all you have to do is check the description of this live, and then you will be able to get on my list. You'll get into the queue, and yeah, we'll just take it from there. All right. So let's see. Let's get some overall energy in regards to this message about 2026. Okay, so we have communication could be coming through, or maybe some of you guys could be traveling. Like I said, some of you guys could be getting your wish fulfillment. We got the 8 and the 9. Okay, so 98 or 89. 999-888 is kind of what I'm getting with that. All right, so it says, hi, my name is Karen. Are you a fortune teller? I will say I'm a seer. I would say I'm an empath. I would say I could, the possible future, but I wouldn't give myself the label as a fortune teller. All right. I have a bunch of labels, but a fortune teller is not one of them. Now, if you would like to find out what I can predict for you, okay, because it's just a prediction. It's just energy. Energy is always changing. So I can say something today, and then because of your thought, your actions, your words, your what I say, your actions, your words, and the things that you speak, that can change the course of things. Okay, so it's not set in stone. I usually tap into the current energy. Okay, so that's what I'm going with. You can find out. I feel like I am a medium. I feel like I'm a psychic medium, to be completely honest. And now I don't call myself I don't call myself a psychic. I don't know. If I could give myself one label, I don't know what I would call me, because it's like I'm multi-layered. It's like I can do so many different things. I can tap into so many different realms. I can tap in with the ancestors. I can tap in with spirit babies. I can tap in with the angelic realm. That would be a medium. I would say that would be a medium. I'm not going to give it to you for free, Karen. Okay. If you would like me to tell you about what your possibilities are, you can book a reading with me. All the information to book with me can be found in the description of this live, but I'm not giving that away for the free. All right. You can do a 10 card read. Not a 10 card read, but you can do one question. You can ask one question about what's going on in your life. Okay. Or you can find out about your love or your money, or you can book yourself a mini or a full read, and then you can get a general read, and I will go over a few different things that's going on in your life, whether that's money, whether that's love, whether that's just general life. Okay. Absolutely not. Okay. Now let's go back up in here. Like I said, all the information can be found to book a reading in the description of this live. Make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button so you can be notified when I go live. Once you make your donation, you will get put into my queue, and then we'll take it from there. All right. Well, I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that right now. You're going to have to make a donation. And that is what it is. Right now, we're just doing collective message. All right, so let's see. What else we know? Oh, we had traveling. So this is like good news coming in, okay? Or these are things that could be happening fast. It says holiday romances. Okay? So maybe some of you guys could be connecting with somebody during the holidays. Maybe some of you guys can be rekindling some of those old flames. Is kind of what I get. Like I said, there could be some, hooking up. This could be some one night stands, or maybe this could be for this moment. Who sings this song? That song, For This Moment. I think it might be Shania Twain. Okay, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, I feel like maybe some of you guys could be thinking about revisiting the past, okay? Or maybe things are gonna go faster than you expect, especially if you're, trying to move or you're trying to manifest. That could be happening. Maybe you could be manifesting at a rapid rate, or things are gonna start picking up, okay? Yeah. Let's see what else. What else do we need to know for this collective message? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to be made aware of? How much for a reader? I just told you. And then you can just go in the description, click on the link that says Tarot Divine, and then it will take you to the Hypsee and let you know all the readings that I have available for my live sessions. You'll get put, hey, hola, how you doing? You'll get put in the queue, and then I'll go ahead and read for you. You can get a $10 one, you can get a $20 one, or you can get a $40 one. Okay, please keep in mind that the amount that you donate will determine how detailed and in-depth I get with your reading and how many cards I use. Okay? Okay, so let's see. And I can do your love reading. Trust me and believe me, because I am specialized in that. I do have love cards that are going to be different from these ones that I'm using right now. All right? You're welcome. Okay, I got love cards right here. Okay, so if you want to know what's going on with you and your partner, if you want to know how somebody feels, I have that. Okay, I have these love cards. All right, I'm feeling like I might need to use the, what is those? What's that deck that I use? My Petty Betties. That's what I call them. Okay, so, because I'm feeling some toxic energy coming out tonight, to be completely honest. All right, so let's see. What else? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to be made aware of at this point in time for this collective message? Okay. She is spot on. Thank you, Ashley. I'm trying to tell them. Okay. These people, I haven't been on this, I haven't gone live over here, so people haven't seen me. But if you guys want some accuracy, if you really want some insight, I promise you, I will deliver it for you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to be completely honest with what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling. All right. And you can either take it, or you don't have to take it, but I'm going to tell you my truth. Well, I'm going to tell you the truth of what I see in the cards. Okay. So yeah, always take what resonates. But we have the Five of Pentacles coming out. So for some of you guys, you could be going, I'm getting fights over money. Maybe some of you guys could be having arguments over money, especially during the holiday time. Look, it's snowing outside. Okay, maybe some of you guys had to tap into your resources. Maybe some of you guys had to go to churches, or you had to go to what are they called, the angel trees, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. If you got to go to the Salvation Army, if you got to go to what is it? What's the other place? Salvation Army. What's the other one? Not Goodwill. Well, if you got to go to Goodwill. It's another one out there. I can't think of what it is right now, but it's like you can go to churches, you can go to places that are going to help you with your rent, or they could have helped you with Christmas, or they could help you with food or something like that. So that's just saying, don't feel bad about needing or wanting help. We all need help at some point in time in our life. But if that's not the case, like I said, some of you guys could be going through some economic hardship. Maybe there could be some deterioration in health as well. Okay. But it's also talking about, coming out from the cold, like seeking help. Okay. Don't leave yourself out there in the cold. But if this was a love reading, I would say somebody could be feeling left out in the cold, maybe abandoned. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and read what's on this card here. All right. It says temporary financial hardship, adverse change in circumstances, feeling left out in the cold, rejection, abandonment, crisis, recession, feeling the world is against you, adversity, struggle, bad luck, homelessness, poverty, unemployment. Okay, so this is talking about like watching out for that scarcity mindset or that lack mindset, or maybe some of you guys are in poverty, or maybe some of you guys are like at that borderline of poverty. So that's why you want to be thankful. You want to be grateful for the things that you do have, right? Yeah, things get hard. We do have struggles. We do have obstacles, but you can overcome those obstacles if you're willing to get the help, if you're willing to do what you got to do. If you're going to be lazy and you expect everyone to do something for you, it's not going to work like that. The universe doesn't work like that. You got to let the universe know, like, hey, I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to go within. I'm willing to see what I am doing wrong. You get what I'm saying? Instead of projecting, making it seem like it's everybody else's fault outside of yourself, when you are the creator of your own reality. And I'm not trying to preach to anybody in here. I'm not trying to do any of that, okay? But you are the creator of your own reality. So life is what you make it. If you want to live negatively, you're going to live negatively. If you have a negative mindset, if you have a poverty mindset, that's exactly what type of life you're going to have. If you're thinking you're never going to be able to get with a person who's going to love and support you and care for you like you really need to care for, then you won't. You'll keep going back to that loser. Sorry I had to say it, but you'll keep going back to that person. All right? So let's see. What else? What else do we need to know for this collective message? Okay. So look, I can't make this up. Didn't I just say you are the creator of your own reality? You are the magician. You manifest the life that you have. Didn't I just say that? Okay, I'm telling you guys. Okay, it says creativity. It says action, power, manifestation, skills, magic, work, self-employment, a smooth talker, having a gift of gab like I do. Okay, but it says willpower. It says directing your will, creative visualization, manifesting your desires. Okay. Like I said, y'all, you are the creator of your own reality. So you speak it into existence. So be mindful of your words. Be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of your actions. All right. Because that is signaling to the universe what you want. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's get two more cards. Two more cards. And then maybe I'll do a love reading. Maybe I won't. Okay. Because I'm not really seeing any bookings here on Hypsee. But like I said, this is the first time that I'm going fishing back in the Hypsee pool and the YouTube pools. So maybe it might take me a little bit of time to get donations, and I can understand that. But I don't want to be on here later than I need to be. Okay. because I am still trying to get over this cold. We got the sun card. I said the star card. Okay, we got the sun card coming out, and then we also got the 7 of Wands. Okay, so this is one of the most positive cards in the deck, if not the most positive card. This is about having confidence in yourself. This is about being optimistic. This is also about having success. Okay, you can live life the easy way, or you can live life the hard way. You can be negative, and you can be down in the dumps, and you can be depressed. Okay, or you can get yourself out of that depression. Right, you can do what you need to do so that you are stable. It's kind of what I'm getting. Speaking of stable, we got the 7 of Wands coming out. I thought I said something about that earlier, about having a stable ground. I can't remember. I think I did. Okay. But it's just like you got to create your own stability. It's kind of what I get, especially if you feel like life has been throwing you all kinds of curveballs. Okay. Maybe there's a lot of people, there's a lot of situations, there's a lot of things going on at this point in time that could cause you to lose your balance. But you got to get back up if you get knocked down. Okay. Continue to have faith, continue to believe, continue to be positive, even though I know sometimes it's hard to be positive. I get it. We're human beings. We can't be 100% positive all the time, because they call that toxic. What they call it? They call that toxic positivity. All right. It's like you're trying to be positive like all the time, and that's unhealthy, because it's like you're not having the balance of the good and the bad. You're going to have your good days and you're going to have your bad days. It's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to have your ups and you're going to have your downs. So yeah. But yeah, that's what we got for that collective message right there. Hopefully that resonated with somebody out there in some way, shape, or form. Again, thank you for coming through. I definitely appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, you can book with me on my Hypsee link. All the information to book can be found in the description box below. But I think we can do a quick, we got 15 minutes still. Well, we got about 17 minutes. Okay, so we got 17 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sign on off, y'all. It's been real and it's been fun. I'm getting notifications from TikTok. But if you guys aren't following me on TikTok, like I said, check out the description box. Follow me on all my other socials. And then if you would like to book a reading with me, my email is on that description as well. Or you can just book with me through Hypsee. The same readings that I'm offering here, such as general love and money, you can get those on Hypsee. But those will be private recorded readings. And then I also offer one-on-one sessions. Okay. And I do have set times. I do have set times for when I do have those one-on-one sessions available. So please check the availability, or just check out all the other exclusive readings that I offer, such as fertility readings, mediumship readings, past life readings. What's another one that I have on there? Ancestor readings. Yeah. I feel like there's another one that I'm not mentioning. Oh, yeah, it's the forecast, the 2026 forecast. So you can get either a 3-month, you can get a 6-month, or you can get a full 12-month of outlook of what you can expect for the year 2026. So if you guys are interested in, portrayal is coming out again. Who's the sneaky one? I know I'm not a sneaky person, okay? It's just like, I'd rather not be ducking and dodging. I'd rather not be lying. I'd rather not be hurting people's feelings. I'd rather not have to do things in the dark. I'd rather be upfront, okay, about what's going on. But I can sense when there is a rat around, or there's a sneak, or there's a thief, or there's somebody who can't be trusted. Because I'm already clocking it. I'm already clocking the T. Speaking of tea, we got what's the tea over here. I don't know if I want to use what's the tea, or if I want to do a love reading. I know my throat is getting kind of parched here. All right, so let's go ahead and tap into this love message. What do we need to know? What do we need to be made aware of at this point in time for love, romance, and relationships? This is going to be for whether you are single, you're in a relationship. I guess you can call it single, coupled, or separated. That's what I'm going to say. Single, coupled, or separated. All right. So please take what resonates with. It says you said you could smell a rat, and my indicator for spy went off too. Right? Hey, you never know. You can always tell when something ain't right. Something ain't right. That's the gift of discernment too, and trusting your intuition. When you can read people, you can read people's energy. You can read a room, as what they would call it. Okay. So let's see. What Oop. Look, we got masks coming out. It says hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslighting and personify. This is about somebody who's wearing a false mask. All right, let's see what's going on in love, romance, and relationships for the couple. This is going to be for single, coupled, or separated. Okay, we got healing heart, separated. Okay, so for those of you that have come out of separation, you have gone through a divorce, you have gone through some type of loss, is kind of what I get. It's a time to heal yourself. It's a time to, go through those emotions, even though you may not want to, but you got to go through it to get to it. You got to feel those emotions so that you can start to heal them and release them. But it says healing heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction. It says abusive relationships. Okay, love doesn't hurt no matter what relationship it is, whether it's romantically, whether it's platonically, whether it's your family members, your friends. Okay, no one deserves to be mistreated or abused in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so just know that. And it's also this card is also a message for those of you that it's okay to heal. And I feel like some of you guys are afraid to heal because once you heal, that means that you're letting go of that person, the other person that you're involved with. Some of you guys have trauma bonds, and that's why it's easy, or not easy, but that's why it's hard for you to leave a connection. Some of you may have Stockholm syndrome. Okay, it's kind of what I get with that in regards to love, romance, and relationships. And some of you guys, you may just not want to be alone. Some of you guys are codependent. Some of you guys need to have a person in your life. You don't want to be single. You have to have a man. You have to have a woman. You have to have somebody there, when you should really be making yourself whole instead of putting your happiness and your joy in somebody else. Oh, let me go ahead and refresh this. Okay, so let's see what else. What else does the collective need to know? Okay, so it says poker face. Okay, so it says poker face. It says taking a chance, risk, and option, not showing hand, gambling. Okay, so somebody could be taking a risk in relationship, or somebody could be taking a risk with putting their heart back out there, especially after they healed. Okay, because I feel like you don't want to do all that work and then you have to you have to do it all over again because you weren't ready. Okay, or because you still had insecurities is kind of what I get, or maybe you still had attachments is what I get. So just be mindful. Make sure that you have done the work first on healing before you get into another situation. Watch out for rebounds. Okay, or somebody might just be hard to figure out. Okay, let's see. It says engagement ring. It says higher commitment, eternity, partnerships, union, completion. Okay, so some of you guys, that risk is going to be worth it. But for some of you guys, it's just like, this is what you want. You want the ring. You want the engagement. You want the commitment is kind of what I get. But maybe there's something from blocking you from getting that because of some lesson that needs to be learned before you can have that. Or it's like you need to choose better in your partner is kind of what I'm getting with that. You need to be with somebody who wants to commit with you, who just doesn't want a piece of you. You get what I'm saying? Who doesn't just want to sleep with you, who doesn't want to take from you instead of pouring back into you. You get what I'm saying? And then some of you guys, like I said, your risk could be paying off after you have done the healing, after you have done the soul searching. You put yourself out there, and then you will find somebody, or you have found somebody that is going to commit to you because you raised your standards. You start loving on yourself. You start setting those boundaries is kind of what I get with that in regards to love, romance, and relationships. You look on the bottom of the deck. It says charmed or used, enable, boundaries. Girl with a snake. Okay. Some of you guys, you've let people gaslight you enough. You let people manipulate you enough is kind of what I get with that. Okay, so enough is enough. It's time to set boundaries. It's time to speak up for yourself. It's time for you to start going no contact. It's time for you to, stop answering that call or that text message or responding back so quickly. Okay, for some of you. That's for half of the collective, not everybody. All right, so let's see. What else do we need to know in regards to love, romance, and relationships? I don't see anybody booking over here on Hypsee. But I'm still going to give it a try. Maybe I might try my other way of booking, but I ain't going to do that right now. I'm going to stick to my commitment because I ain't seen Hypsee in here since the beginning of the live. Okay? So let's see. What else do we need to know about love, romance, and relationships? We got 9 minutes, y'all. 9 minutes. So what else do we need to know about love? Look, we got separation. We got separation. It says, I'm the respond quickly, LOL. It says, I'm the respond quickly, LOL. What's that mean? Respond quickly, LOL. I don't know who's all in here, but if you guys could, keep double tapping that screen. Can you double tap the screen? Let's see. I'm gonna try to see. I am the kind who responds quickly. Oh, gotcha. Let's see. One who responds. I'm gonna try. Oh, okay. You can like the live multiple times. Okay, what's this little heart thing do? Okay, I'm sending myself some hearts, but I don't see them on my phone. I see it on my iPad. I'm just trying to see these. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. And then I paused it. Skip. No, I don't want to pause it. Okay. Let's keep on going. It says I have 11 likes. Yeah, and 5 people in here. Thank you for everybody in here. If you would like to get on my list is open. Check the description. I'm going to look at the description. How do I look at the description in here? How do I look at the description? Go to channel. No. How do I go to the description, y'all? Do you know how? I go to the description. I'm going to try to figure it out. Because I'm on my iPad. Oh, I see it. I found it. Because it's going to look different from everybody. So, yeah. All my information in the book can be found. It says it's the 3 dots at the top right here. Yep, I got it. So there's all my descriptions. I should probably move those emojis. Okay, but we'll figure that out later. Okay, but like I said, y'all, go ahead and check out that box right down there because I am going to be I'm going to be getting off here shortly. Okay, so like I said, we got separation that's coming out. So some of you guys could have gone through a divorce, separation, breakup. Okay, no contact is kind of what I'm getting with that. It says sadness. Did I like my own life? I'm getting distracted now, but I gotta make sure I'm liking my own life. Let me see. Boop. Oh, I did like my own life. Okay. But yeah, like I said, back to this separation. It says sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. So this is about somebody who is like still, they could be missing their person. Okay. Somebody could want to reconcile. Okay. They could be reminiscing about what was. Okay. But I'm also hearing reminiscing about what was, but uncertain of what will be or what can be is kind of what I'm getting with that. Somebody has moved on and somebody has done the healing work, but I feel like there is still somebody that could be like they haven't healed. They never let go of you. They never really put how they feel away. It's kind of what I'm getting with that. So right now, people's emotions could be getting stirred up. So that's why some people could be reaching back out. Maybe there may be some apologies. Maybe there might be some changed behaviors, but it's just like it also means that they need to be consistent with these behaviors and these, communication and trust and stuff, because trust has to be built. A communication has to happen in a relationship as well. You can't just take everything at face value in regards to repairing a relationship where you broke up with a person, because you need to ask yourself, why did you break up in the first place? Okay, and then once you answer that, is that something that you can overcome? Is that something that you can talk about? Is that something that you can heal from? And if you can't, then maybe you shouldn't be reconciling with that person, because somebody's always going to be throwing up in somebody's face like, well, you remember when you did this to me? Or they're going to keep going back to the past and the thing that you done in the past, and they're not going to be in the moment because they're still stuck in that time. You get what I'm saying? They're still stuck in that hurt because they haven't healed. Am I right or am I wrong? right? Not change one time and then back to the usual, no consistency. Exactly. And that's a problem. People lack consistency. It's like they do the bare minimum to get back in the door. But then it's just like once they get back access to you, okay, or in your bed or something, then they go back to what they used to do. And then that leaves you disappointed. You know? It's like I shouldn't even have wasted my time. I should have knew what I was going to get. So yeah. So what else? It's like I knew better. I knew better. I should have did better. But I fell for it. I fell for it again. And you know what? We all make mistakes. We all mess up from time to time. All right? You just have to make sure you're learning your lesson from it. All right? So let's see what else. All right? We got wait. We got double confirmation. The same card, different deck. Okay? But it says hands of cards. It says taking a risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. Okay. So yes. So somebody is scared to take a risk. Somebody is being irresponsible with their risk taking is kind of what I'm getting with that. Or somebody could be holding back how they truly feel, or it's just like I don't know. It's hard to figure somebody out is what I'm getting with that. So somebody could be a bit impulsive. Maybe they need to slow down and think about it before they lose it all or risk it all is kind of what I'm getting with that. And make sure this is something that you really want before you dive head first is kind of what I would say in regards to that. Or it's like, don't let people know your moves. Sometimes you have to keep a poker face, so people they can't read you pretty much. Not saying that you got to stay in that energy, but if you've been a person who has been all upfront and you've been letting people know how you feel and your emotions and then your past and your ex and all that other stuff, it's like, why should somebody waste their time and sit there and get to know you when you just gave them all the information? Like keep some of that stuff to yourself so they can have that curiosity, so they can get to know you, so they can ask the questions. You get what I'm saying? Instead of laying it all out there. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. Okay, so let's see. What else? What else? One more card. I don't know why the song that I'm getting in my head, maybe it could be the music that I'm listening to, but the song by Mariah Carey, I think it's called Hero. When she says, when a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. I'm kind of hearing that. So maybe somebody could be waiting for their hero to come and save them. It's like waiting for your knight in shining armor, or waiting for somebody, like I said, to come save you from your ivory tower, or it's like waiting for somebody to come rescue you. Maybe you feel like love is going to rescue you. Maybe you feel like having a baby is going to rescue you. Maybe you feel like, maybe if you feel like getting in a marriage is going to rescue you is kind of what I get. But it's like sometimes you can't wait on people, you can't wait on people to come and save you. It's like you got to save yourself. You got to do your own work. You got to establish your own stability. You get what I'm saying? If a person does come into your life, they're just going to add value to your life. You get what I'm saying? Instead of subtracting from it. Why put all, I don't know. It's just like, why put all your eggs in one basket? Why put all your hopes, your love, your dreams, your ambitions in one person? A person outside of yourself when you really should be giving yourself that. And like I said, if a person comes into your life, they're going to add value versus subtracting. All right. But let's go ahead and get this Grim Reaper card that's coming out. This could be connecting with the Scorpio, or this is just saying that our relationship is definitely over. Big time. Done. Okay. 10 of Wands, not 10. Well, I'm going to say 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. The Death card in the traditional tarot. Okay. It says this relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Heal and transform your life as well. Okay. It is what it is. What lesson have you learned from this karmic relationship? Thank you for the 11 likes, y'all. Okay. What lesson have you learned from this karmic relationship? Or are you going to keep putting yourself in this repeated pattern? You're making the choice. It's up to you. It says letting go and loving you. Use your discernment when you're dating these people, though, okay? It's like, I'm not saying don't trust people ever, but it's just like you can't just give people your trust, okay? Because I'm also hearing wolf in sheep's clothing, devil in disguise, okay? So it's like you can look real good on the outside. You can, you can be eye candy. You might look good, smell good, talk good, but on the inside, what type of person are you? Are you calm? Are you emotionally mature? Are you emotionally stable? Okay, are you a narcissist? Are you abusive? Like, what's all those things? What's going on within? Under that the makeup and the hair and the nails, and then under like the clone and the haircuts, or the suit and tie or whatever they have on them. Okay, all right. So let's see what else. Sleeping with the enemy. Let's see what else. Get you back in their web, weave in their web. Also getting the snake card. I'm getting the snake card in the Petty Betty's deck. The Petty Betty deck. It's like waiting to. I gotta pull the deck out. It's like someone could be waiting to strike. I felt like I haven't used these cards in a minute. Where is it? Where's the snake card? Here it is. This is what this is what I'm getting. So maybe the person that you know who could be a snake, or somebody who could be sneaky, is someone who has blue eyes. Okay. Maybe they don't. Maybe they got brown eyes. But it says temptation. It says shady, temptation, enemy. Didn't I say sleeping with the enemy? Ooh. I'm gonna run some of these petty betties, y'all. Forget those other cards I was getting ready to use. What does the healing coming out again? All right. He has blue eyes. LOL. So does mine. A lot of people don't know, but yeah. It says healing. It says wounds, improving, mending, progress. Somebody could be having money issues, like I said earlier, with the Five of Pentacles that came out. All right. What do we need to know for this collective message? I'm supposed to be getting off. I've been on live too long, y'all. What do I need to know? What do I need to be, or what do we need to know? Oh, somebody's a player from the Himalayas. Okay, so somebody likes to, it's like when the cat's away, the mice will play. That's kind of what I'm getting with that. Didn't we get the deception card, the betrayal card with the mouse on it? And I just said, when the cat's away, the mice will play. Okay, so this is talking about somebody who could be very charming. Like I said, the suit and tie. Well, he don't got a tie on, but you guys get what I'm saying. It says charming, manipulative, karmic. It says being tested. Okay, so some of you guys are being tested by people who may be your type. Okay, maybe they might look really good. Maybe they could be very enticing, enthusiastic is kind of what I'm getting with that. Okay, charming, but it's just like they're not there for a commitment. It's like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. That could be male or female. Let's see what else we need to know at this point in time. What else does a collective need to know in regards to love, romance, and relationships? We got single, all right? Sometimes it's better to be single and happy than in a relationship and being miserable, okay? Or being married and being miserable. Or being married and still feeling single. Or maybe somebody who could be married and still acting single. That's a shame. See, and that's one thing that kind of scares me in regards to getting married sometime. I mean, I'm not going to let my fears stop me from getting married if the opportunity presents itself. But that's one thing that I don't want my person being out there in the streets saying, oh, yeah, I got my wife at home. She's taking care of the kids. She's pregnant or whatever. But I'm out here in these streets, not wearing my ring, flirting around with everybody. Like, I don't want that. Okay, not saying that they will do that. Okay, everybody has the potential to hurt you, betray you, to backstab you, and to abandon you, but it doesn't mean that they will. All right, but in the meantime, in between time, I guess the collective or myself, I don't want to say alone. Somebody could be afraid of being alone. That's why it's making them codependent. It says alone, isolated, lonely, guarded. Okay, yeah, being single can be lonely sometimes, but it's just like, I feel like I would say you're at peace. You're at peace because you're not in a situation. I was going to say situationship, or you're not in a relationship with somebody where you're wondering where they're at, what they're doing, why they haven't texted you back, why they haven't called you, if they're talking to their ex, if they're with their baby mama, if they're really at work. Like, why do that to yourself? Like, I'd rather be single and at peace than stressed out and in a relationship or in a situationship. Some people, I don't know. I don't know. Roll the dice, risk coming out again. Somebody could be doing some risky behavior. It's just like they could be out there in them streets. They could be cheating, being unfaithful, sleeping with other people, unprotected is kind of what I'm getting with that. And then some people could be like ready to take that risk. Okay, maybe they feel like this is their person. Okay, we got 2 parts of the collective, maybe 3 parts. I don't know what's going on. It says he's cruel and cold, heartbreaking. My birthday is tomorrow and I'm so sad. Cheating hurts. It does hurt. Okay. But like I was talking about earlier, you got to go through it to get through it. You got to feel those emotions. You got to, do the soul searching. You got to release those things. You got to acknowledge things as well. You can't be ignoring behaviors, patterns, how someone has made you feel. You got to pay attention to their character. And even though it might hurt to see the truth of that person or of what they did to you, it's like you're going to have to face it to be able to move on. Otherwise, I don't know, it's going to cause all kinds of wounds and triggers and stuff like that. And happy early birthday, too. But I'm getting ready to get off here. I'm just going to finish up this collective message in regards to love, romance, and relationships. If you guys want to book with me, you can get the information in the description box, below, above, wherever it is on this live. Make sure you guys are liking the live as well. You're welcome. Make sure you guys are liking the live and subscribing so you can be notified when I go live. I do offer private readings and one-on-one sessions. If you would like, you can check out my Hypsee. Again, that's in the description box below. Just click on my page and then you can set yourself a recorded reading or what was it? Or you can book with me when I go live and get a discount on your reading. And then you can also, I think, see when I have my one-on-one sessions available over there. Okay. Happy early birthday though. Yeah, it says trying, don't know how to let him go. And I hate to say it like you, I hate to say this, but that's going to be a you problem. That's going to have to be something that you're going to have to do on your own. You're going to have to be willing to let somebody go. It's like you don't have to forget them. You don't have to forget the good times, but it's just like, if it's not a healthy relationship, if it's not balanced, you have to cut that cord. Well, you don't have to, but you should choose to cut that cord. Otherwise, you're still going to be attached to it while they're living their life peacefully. Yep. You can't heal by watching your person. And that's one of the cards in here. It's like you can't heal while watching. Where is that card? Yeah, it says you can't heal by watching their life unfold. You shouldn't have to beg for clarity. All right. I'm going to pull out one more card, then I'm going to pull out some of those cards to clarify this reading, and then I'm going to go ahead and sign out, y'all. All right, so what else? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know about love? Yeah, it's about truth. It's about integrity. It's about loyalty. It's kind of what I'm getting with that. This is about the sword of truth and this is also about Libra energy, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but heavy on that Libra energy. Okay. But it says confession, clarity, reveal, truth. Okay. So maybe some of you guys already know the truth. Maybe some of you guys could be ignoring the truth. Ignoring your intuition is kind of what I get. It's like the writings on the wall. It's like right in front of you, but some of you guys could be choosing to ignore it. Okay, even though all the signs are there, the red flags are there, but it's like you just want to. It's like some of you guys are in an illusion. All right, it's like a false reality. So you need to start being truthful with yourself and truthful with the situation. Okay, and then also you need to demand truth from, not demand, but you need to get truthfulness and honesty from your partner, your person, your friend, your family member, or whoever the relationship is. Okay, because honesty is key. Communication is key. Using healing's coming out again. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull just a few of these cards and then I'm going to sign out, y'all. What does the collective need to know? Hopefully I got some followers or some subscribers from this live. That'd be cool. All right, so let's see. What else does the collective need to know? What do we need to know? What do we need to be made aware of at this point in time in regards to love, romance, and relationships? All right, it says, your peace is more important than their potential. I know that's right. Okay, so it's just like I said, a peace of mind. I'd rather be single and peaceful than miserable and in a relationship or married. All right, stop falling in love with the potential of people and start really seeing a person for who they truly are. All right, and I just heard, don't let a man tell you that they don't love you more than once. But I'm going to say a male or a woman. Or a woman or a man. Like if your person tells you and shows you that they don't care about you, or they don't love you, or they don't care about your well-being or your emotional being, then they don't care about you. They really don't. Okay? Because may the stars shine brightly upon y'all all. Well, thank you, Michael. All right. What else do we need to know at this point in time? What else we need to know in regards to love, romance, and relationships? It says, you want forever, they want right now. Okay? So this is just saying like somebody is just like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Okay? Somebody doesn't want the commitment. Somebody doesn't want to give the engagement ring. They don't want to get married. It's kind of what I get. They want to be single. They want to play the field. Is kind of what I'm getting with that. They just want temporary satisfaction. Okay? They don't want long term. And it's like you're getting the signs. You can see it. Your intuition is telling you it. But it's like you're ignoring it. Maybe they'll change. Maybe they'll come around. It's like, but maybe they won't. Because I feel like when you're in a relationship with somebody, and I feel like, especially for a man, they know if they want to marry you. They know almost immediately. All right. But they see how much they can get away with. They see how much they're going to be able to sleep with you. Like they're going to see how much milk they can get without having to buy the cow. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. What else? What else? It says the chemistry is loud. The connection is quiet. So somebody still has a very strong attraction to somebody. All right. So let's see. But it's just like somebody's no contact. Somebody's ghosted because I'm getting ghosted. All right. So let's see what else. Somebody could be blocked or somebody could be completely ignored. My playback on my live is like super slow. Let me go back in here. All right. What else? What else do you need to know? What else do we need to be made aware of? Call me Casper. Because I'm ghost. Because I'm out of here. All right. Let's. Ooh. Wow. Okay. I'm ghosted and blocked. Wow. Okay. So it says you feel safe with them. That's rare. Okay. So I feel like that's going to come when you meet your divine counterpart, or you meet somebody who is on your same frequency. Like when you have done the healing work. If you haven't done the healing work, you haven't gone within, you haven't done the releasing, you could be operating in a low frequency, a low vibration. So you're going to attract low vibrational people, low frequency people. It's like you're not going to be able to get in a relationship with somebody who is high vibrational. And if you do meet somebody who's high vibrational, you are going to, you're going to feel triggered. You're going to feel like out of their lead is kind of what I'm getting with that. Or they're not going to be attracted to you because they're going to sense that you're low vibrational. Okay. So you got to raise your vibration so that you could attract the same type of energy. You get what I'm saying? Wherever you're at, the universe is going to match you. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. But there will be somebody that could come along that could make you feel safe. Like you don't have to walk on eggshells, that you don't have to, be someone that you're not. Just to be loved, just to be accepted. You get what I'm saying? They're going to love you flaws and all. But you need to make sure that you're loving yourself flaws and all. Okay? You get what I'm saying? All right. Let's get 3 more cards and then I'll wrap it up. All right. It says you're romanticizing red flags. Didn't I just say that? About not seeing the truth for what it really is, being delusional. because you want to give the person the benefit of the doubt. You know, you think that they're going to change, or you're trying to give them time to get right, or, you know, commit or something like that. It's like you're just wasting your time. You're already seeing where this person, where their head is. Like, you can tell by the nonverbal cues, somebody's interaction with you, how they engage with you. You can tell all of that. So if a person's not calling you, if they're not texting you, if they're always having an excuse to why you guys can't get together, or why they can't see you, or they just are completely avoiding you, that person don't want to deal with you. And I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is. Pay attention to it. Why keep wasting your time chasing somebody? Or maybe somebody could be chasing you. I don't know. Huh? CON. Huh? Oh, okay. Okay, so let's see. What else? Let's get 2 more cards. All right. It says, protect your energy. You're being watched. Okay. So some of you have people who are watching you from behind the scenes, and maybe they could have other people watching you. Somebody could have a stalker too. So make sure that you're protecting your energy. Make sure you're returning to sender is kind of what I'm getting with that. Make sure you're blocking people. And if there's a person, watch out for gang stalking. That's kind of what I'm getting with that as well, because you could be trying to escape a relationship or something like that, and you were friends with their sister, their brother, their aunt, their mom, their friend, and stuff like that. Block everybody. Block everybody. Do not engage with anybody. If you're trying to really cut this person off and escape this person, and you don't want them to know anything about you, do not engage with the people that are in those same circles with that person. All right, let's get one more card, and then I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. All right. It says, it's time to move on. That's a perfect card to end the live. It's time to move on. All right. So the card said what they said. Okay. You can either stay miserable, okay, or maybe you can just continue to be in your happy relationship if you're keeping it private. Okay. If you're doing the work, or you can be single and happy. But that's kind of what I got for the live, y'all. Thank you for everyone that came through. Thank you, Ashley, for showing up for me today. Okay, and Cece and everybody that came through and supported the live. I definitely appreciate that. I wasn't expecting it. Thank you for the likes, and I don't know if I got any subscribes or anything like that. But if you would ever like to, yes, if you would ever like to book a private reading with me, just go ahead and email me, or check out my Hypsee. Like I said, information is in the description of this live, or you can just email me, I don't know, or comment on one of my videos on this on YouTube. Okay, and you can follow me on TikTok too if you guys want to, because you can. I'm really over there a lot going live. You must be speaking to me, LOL. I will try to contact you. Yeah. I mean, well, I'm speaking to anybody, because I mean, I'm a reader, and I do specialize in love readings. I specialize in fertility readings. I specialize in mediumship readings. A whole bunch of different things. Okay. So yeah, just comment on YouTube if you want to on one of my videos, or yeah, because a lot of my videos are short. Some of them are long videos, and they have like my contact information on there. Or like I said, you can check out my Hypsee, which, you know, Hypsee is not doing the Hypsee thing. I'm gonna have to talk to them about that. I'm gonna spell it right there. That's how you spell it. Okay. Or you guys can, I'm gonna go into the description part again, or you can check out the description, and it has all my socials on there. Oh, it's not even hyperlinked on there. I thought it'd be hyperlinked for the Hypsee thing, but it's not. I'll figure that out another time. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Thank you. I